So even before the election itself, the regional minister had to plead with the people or the assembly members to vote him or to endorse him, because he thought that fine, there are issues. The nominee probably has stepped on a number of toes within the assembly members, but he think that for the interest of Jabin, all these assembly members should try and endorse the candidate. But even though the assembly members were very sober, and you could see them listening to the regional minister attentively and nodding to whatever the regional minister was saying, they within them, they know where they were voting for. So that is how the things panned out there. Even though Mr. Safo Kantanka also pleaded with them to forgive him for all that he has done against them.
So what exactly has he done against them? Why do you think it's become so difficult or challenging for him to get the endorsement of the assembly members?
So I've been able to pick some of the grievances of the assembly members. And according to some of them, Mr. Safo Kantanka is not, I don't know how to put it, but they believe that he's not somebody they can trust.
Trust issues.
Yes. At a point, he sponsored some candidates to unseat some of the assembly members during the assembly elections. And he had done a lot of things against them. Some of them they couldn't put forward to me. But some of the assembly members I spoke to tell me that he's not somebody they can trust. So they think that he cannot help Jabin. And therefore, they shouldn't vote to confirm him as the municipal chief executive.
So at what point in time, or what made the nominee decide to burst out and demand for refund of his monies? By the way, how much are we told he paid, allegedly?
So we are learning that Mr. Kantanka was able to give 5,000 cedis to each of the assembly members.
5,000 Ghana cedis.
That is the information we picked on the grounds. 26 assembly members.
So if indeed it is true, and he's able to give 5,000 to 26 assembly members, and he should get that nod, he's not a Father Christmas. He will definitely find ways and means of recouping the money back. And these are some of the concerns as a people we should have. So he's given 5,000 allegedly to assembly members. What pushed him? The fact that he didn't get the endorsement, is that what pushed him to come and say, well...
I think that is it. But because at a point, one of the assembly members, when we were... some of us who were privileged enough to get to the conference room, we couldn't come out because people had threatened to beat the assembly members and the media.
The media, yeah. So you were in there.
So we were in there. And one of the assembly members came upstairs claiming that he has been hit by the nominee. And he was making noise everywhere. The assembly members pleaded with him to calm down, let them finish what they are doing, and they all marched to the police station to report the incident to the police. He was so furious, and he spoke to the media, and he told us that when he was descending, the man met him and told him to give him back his money, and he hit him for that. And I asked him whether it's true he has taken money from him, and I said yes. When they voted first.
The first election.
In the first election,
how much did he take?
Took some money. He couldn't disclose the amount.
But he took some money from him.
He took some money from him, and he did the job that he expected him to do. So he's done with him. But in the second election, he hasn't been to him to take any money. So he doesn't know why the man should hate him.
So the first time he did what he had to do. Let me put it that way.
Exactly.
By voting for the nominee.
Exactly.
The second time. So the second time, no money came. So what? He didn't vote for the man. What is he?
He's saying that in the second election, he didn't go to him for money, or he didn't approach him. Either ways. So there hasn't been any exchange of money.
Let's show you that video again where the nominee, was ranting and demanding for his money. It's on Facebook. There we go. Here we go.
So within that, after that incident, about 35 minutes afterwards, he came back in the room where a few of the assembly members were seated, and walked straight to one of the assembly members and demanded his money. And he continued, as we see in the video, going up and down, claiming that the assembly members have taken money from him, and therefore, if they've refused to do what he expected them to do, they should refund the money. So that was when he walked to one assembly member and told him, "You came to me one time claiming that one of the people within your electoral area is having mental issues, and you needed money to take him to the hospital or to seek medical care. And according to the family of this individual, you never gave them the money. So if he's not taking any money at all for that 1,000 cedis, he needs it from that man. He should refund it. So this went on for some time, and some policemen had to intervene to prevent the nominee from hitting anybody or from doing anything untoward to any of the assembly members within the room. So this continued for some time, and at a point you see a lot of his supporters there angry. At a point some of them were trying to hit other persons. The police had to intervene. It's happened a number of occasions, separate incidents, a lot of noise, a lot of agitation, and some of the people within the supporters of